Alright, what is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to a full day of exciting gameplay streams here live on my Twitch channel. I am Darkside Phil, and today, ladies and gentlemen, is Monday, March 5th, 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, today is an incredibly eventful, momentous day. There's a million things going on that I want to talk about on pre-stream. All new, fun, interesting stuff, and some stuff I want to ask you guys about to get some more info. So let's get started, because this pre-stream is going to be chock full of fun stuff to talk about. I think you guys will really like it. So, without further ado, welcome to the pre-stream, folks. First of all, the first thing I'd like to talk about, since many of you are seeing it on your screens right now, if you are watching this stream on, for example, a PC, you may be noticing that there is a new Twitch extension that I am testing today, okay? You may see something on your screen that's like a blue symbol that says something either about Twitch Prime or availability of free loot or something of the sort, okay? What that is, if you're wondering, you're like, what the hell? I never seen that before. It is a extension that I installed on my Twitch channel last night. And what that extension is supposedly supposed to do for you guys, the viewers, is basically do a service for you. Number one, it's supposed to tell you if you are a Twitch Prime or a subscriber, and if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. Like, for example, if it expired, if you had a 30-day subscription to someone and it expired, and now you have the ability to give that Prime sub to somebody else, it should tell you that so that you basically are aware, because sometimes people don't realize when those expire. I'm one of them. Like last night, I went on Tolo's stream, Tolo Mayo. He was playing Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, and as I just tuned in quickly to see what he was doing, I realized I'm not subbed to this guy anymore. Oh, my Twitch Prime sub had expired. So I resubbed to him, but, I was like, man, it would have been nice if I had known when it had expired, right? And there's no way to know. So apparently, yes, this pop-up, this message, this whatever this is, this extension is supposed to tell you when that happens, okay? So it's like a service to you. Now, also, it's supposed to tell you when you have loot available. For example, there's certain games that if you're a Twitch subscriber or a Twitch viewer, you could get free loot, I guess, for certain games. I don't actually know how it works, quite honestly. But anyway, this is a brand new thing. I enabled this as a service to you guys. If you think that it's annoying or it's not working, like if I get feedback saying this sucks, don't do it anymore, I can easily disable it. But I wanted to just turn it on as a service and to you to help you guys out and let me know, how it works and if you like it or not, okay? So that's number one. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on the screen right now, I have a new line of merchandise live on my Teespring Shop right now. And it is great stuff, okay? We've got many new logos. For example, there is a Red Dead DSP spoof logo. If you guys remember the old artwork for Red Dead Redemption, right? It had John Marston holding a gun, and now we have a spoof kind of logo of that of me holding a controller, and it says DSPGaming. In addition to that, we've also got a new DSP Sonic logo. Basically, it's the logo from the title screen of Sonic the Hedgehog games, but it's me instead of Sonic, okay? In addition to that, we've got a new zombie killer design, where it's basically me versus a horde of zombies, okay? Basically, these designs are really good. Check them out, all right? Definitely check them out. FYI, I see someone in the stream chat talking shit about Teespring. I don't know why. Mr. Deadlifter says that Teespring quality is garbage. That's not true. Teespring quality is dependent on the quality that the person who makes the shirt picks, because there's 3 different qualities of shirts that they sell. And it sounds to me like maybe you know someone who was selling shirts on Teespring that were the lowest quality Hanes shirts. I don't do that. I pick the good quality shirts that are more of a stretchy material. They're much better. They fit better. And they're higher quality material. All right? So I make less money of stuff that I sell on Teespring because I pick a higher quality material shirt. FYI, just so you guys know. But anyway, give it a look. And, good quality stuff. Good quality shirts. New designs. Now, I want to say special thank you to 2 people. First of all, it was Insomniatic Meat who designed the Zombie Hunter design. And it was Azure Studios who designed the Red Dead DSP as well as the Sonic kind of spoof logo designs. These are pretty damned awesome. I have to admit, like, I personally put these shirts up last night. I want them, but I don't necessarily have money to splurge on them right now. Plus, it's not exactly t-shirt season here in Washington, so maybe later in the year I'll pick them up for myself to wear on stream. But anyway, that being said, very nice designs, and I want to say special shout out thank you to those guys for designing these for me. By the way, it's not just t-shirts. I also have hoodies, women's shirts, mugs, and stickers, all in these new designs. And in addition to what you see here on this promo running on the pre-stream, there's another color for the Red Dead DSP. It's also like a yellowish orange in the logo color. And for the Sonic design, you can get that in many different colors of shirt. It's not just the blue shirt. You can get like a black. You can get, I think, the red. There's different designs you can do that look really good. Okay. So that being said, hopefully you guys will check out my Teespring Shop. Since I'm doing the plug now, I don't have to do it later. But anything you buy from my Teespring Shop, I get a pretty good commission from. It helps me out. And if you guys order any of this new merch, please, by all means, if you do, let me know. And when you get it, please send me a picture of it so I can share that on my social media with my 25,000 Twitter followers so everyone can see how the quality of this stuff is. All right. Personally, I own 4 different shirts and a sweatshirt from Teespring, and the quality is great. So again, to the Mr. Deadlifter in the stream chat who says he's ordered from Teespring before and he didn't like the quality, I'm telling you, the stuff that I make and I've ordered myself is good. I don't know if you've ordered lower quality shirts from other people who are trying to basically sell the cheap shirts for a big markup. I don't do that, okay? I'm using the high quality shirt when I sell it. So there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, another new announcement on pre-stream today. Super duper ultra hyper special thanks to Popsicolo. Why? Ladies and gentlemen, Popsicolo has designed the best animation I've ever had here on the stream. I'm not kidding. Now, you might say, well, I didn't see it yet. What is it? It's for tips, and you will see this animation if someone tips me $5 or more moving forward. This is the best animation ever. It's actually a hybrid of what I had suggested he could make, and he did it, and it blew me away when I saw it. I laughed my fucking ass off. It's so good. It's so freaking good. And folks, hint, hint. I mean, I'm not going to, beat around the bush here. Right now, with my impending taxes coming up in April, any tips that you lend right now are going to help me greatly towards the effort of paying these taxes in April. So if you tip $5 or more, you're going to see this really amazing new animation from Popsicolo. And it helps me out too. Okay? Will you guys see this? It's too good. I can't wait for someone to do it and for you guys to see it on stream. It's that damned good. All right, so I'm sure we're going to be seeing it shortly. But anyway, let's move on. Also, ladies and gentlemen, today, if you're not aware, today is the beginning of the new Twitch terms of service. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the new Twitch terms of service. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, no longer can I do any Twitch streams in the nude. I know. It's terrible. No more Twitch streams in the nude. It's over, folks. I'm sorry. The gravy train rolled as long as it could, and you guys were throwing me money left and right for my sexy body, but sadly, as of today, I can't do it anymore. I can't. I'm going to get banned if I keep doing it. So as of today, no more nudity from me on streams. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. I know you guys have seen my luscious breasts on many occasions, but it's over now, okay? Sorry, guys. Also, it means I can no longer use horrendous hate speech, as you know, every day. Usually I get on a soapbox and I insult at least 47 different races, but I can't do that anymore. I can't just sit here and bully people constantly. As you know, I am the bane of 11-year-olds all over the internet. All I do on stream is I sit here and I insult constantly 11-year-olds, innocent little children on stream. This is what I do every day on stream. So it looks like I'm going to have to totally change up my content. I'm going to turn it to a Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross hybrid streamer so that none of this will get me in trouble, all right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint happy little clouds, and I'm going to tell you about how to be a good neighbor. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. But anyway, in all seriousness, there are new Twitch terms of service that are going live today. And the major changes are, number one, you have to actually dress appropriately as if you were at work anywhere else. So that means, sadly, all of those streamers who will remain nameless, but who like to wear skimpy clothing to get money from horny people, are not going to be able to do that anymore. Supposedly, that's over as of today. And I believe that today will be the day when many desperate people will be actually attempting to play video games properly for the first time on Twitch to pay their bills because they never did it before. That's number one. Number two, a lot of people are going to have to be paying attention. They're just going to have to be paying attention to what the terms of service say in regards to things like hate speech and stuff. Again, for me, not a concern. This is not stuff that I do. That's not the kind of stuff that I want on my streams to begin with. It's not the stuff I want in my content. But there are some people out there who'd like to be controversial and they like to just swear constantly on purpose to be over dramatic and or to try to get attention, over the top angry kind of behavior. And apparently they're not going to allow that anymore on Twitch. So I guess we'll see what happens. It's not about what's in the new rules. It's about how they're enforced, right? So if there's all these new rules and no one enforces them, you know what I mean? Then what's the point? On the flip side of that, if there's all these new rules and now it's like a super lockdown where everyone gets in trouble for like the stupidest little thing, that could also be really bad. So I guess we're all going to have to see firsthand, how does this actually turn out in reality? Is this a good thing for Twitch? Is this a bad thing for Twitch? How will it affect Twitch streamers moving forward? We're all going to find out together. But what I can tell you is this. I can certainly believe that today will probably be a day when Twitch will receive a record number of reports of Twitch misbehavior. Did you hear this person did this? And they're going to have a report. I don't even know how they're going to do their jobs, quite frankly. Like, they're going to be so inundated with excessive reports now because of these new terms of service. I can just imagine. So... all right. Also, got another thing to talk about. If you guys are not aware, last night I launched a poll on my Twitter. This poll is to determine what game I will be playing on Wednesday. Since today I am wrapping up my Grand Theft Auto San Andreas playthrough on this stream, we need a new game, right? We need a new game to play between this Wednesday and Friday of next week, which is the 16th of March, when I'll be starting Burnout Paradise's remaster. So, you got about a week to a week and a half there. What am I going to play? Well, people are voting adamantly, all right? Adamantly of what they want to see. The games that are in contention, all right, are Mass Effect 2 Renegade Femshep Run. That's number 1. Heavy Rain, number 2. Silent Hill 2, number 3. And Bully, number 4. The voting was hot and contentious overnight. In fact, at one point, Silent Hill was winning. Then Bully was winning. And as of now that I've checked, it looks like actually Heavy Rain is currently in the lead by 3%. Only 3%. And over 1,000 people have voted on the poll. That's the most votes I think I've ever gotten on a Twitter poll. And the poll's not even 24 hours old. Okay? So yes, I will be reposting this poll on my Twitter periodically. Like, I'll probably post it again later today. And, probably tomorrow as well when I'm off, so that people can see the poll again and keep voting on it. And then whatever wins this poll will be what I start playing when I come back on Wednesday. All right. Now, hold on a second. I have a couple things to talk about in regards to this, because I need your guys' input, and I wonder if you guys are aware of, these things. So let me tell you. Number one, apparently, in some territories, but not all, if you pre-order Detroit Become Human right now on PlayStation 4, apparently you get Heavy Rain on PS4 for free. Now, I personally did not check, but while we're here live on pre-stream, in fact, here you go, guys. Hold on. Hello. We're going to check right now because I'm curious if it's this in America, in the United States, if I pre-order Detroit, do I get Heavy Rain for free? Because if Heavy Rain wins the poll, it's a no-brainer. That's what I should do. I'm going to play Detroit Become Human anyway, so that's how I should get it, right? Let's take a quick look. Let's go to games and pre-orders. What the hell? There's no pre-orders. What the hell? There used to be a pre-order section. It's gone. There it is. Whoa. I mean, you guys just saw that, right? It wasn't there. And now it is. Okay, anyway. Pre-orders. I don't see it here. Let's take a look at see all. Oh, good lord. They're still releasing fucking DLC characters for Injustice. People are still playing that. Anyway. What? Crisis on Planet of the Apes VR? There's a Planet of the Apes VR game coming out. I didn't even know about that. Let's see here. Where the hell is it? The Persistence. Never even heard of that. Nino Kuni. I still don't see it. We Happy... Here it is. Alright, let's see what happens. Well, wait a minute. There's a digital... Oh, wait. That's We Happy Few. Never mind. Let's see here. No. Apparently in the United States, you don't get it. Nope. It says all you get for pre-ordering is the dynamic theme. That's lame. So apparently certain territories, if you pre-order Detroit Become Human, you get Heavy Rain for free. Not in the United States. That's really lame. Because that would have been awesome, right? I'm just curious. So how much does Heavy Rain cost then? Since it looks like I may be playing it this week, how much does it cost? Because I don't have it digitally. It's still not here. Heavy Rain sound. Here it is. $30. Oh, wait. Oh, PS Now. $30? Damn. Dude. Are you kidding me? $30 for Heavy Rain. The game is 8 years old. Damn. That is mad expensive. That is super expensive. Wow. Anyway, that just blew me away, dude. That's insanely expensive. I mean, does the game even look better on PS4? Maybe I'll be playing it on PS3 because I'm sorry, that's really expensive. $30 for a 10-year-old or an 8-year-old game or whatever. Get the hell out of here, man. That's nuts. All right, anyway. I'm glad I checked out live with you guys. That was interesting. So, if you are lucky enough to live in one of these territories where Heavy Rain is free if you pre-order Detroit, take advantage of it. All right? Sadly, apparently, I don't live in one of these territories. So, fans of mine, viewers of mine in the United States, we all got the shaft. But apparently, some people got lucky. Okay? All right. Also, this month, if you guys aren't aware, if you're a PS Plus subscriber, the free games are going to be Ratchet & Clank and Bloodborne. However, apparently they're not available yet. And I checked on PS Plus to see what were the free games. They're still telling me Knack and like a couple other crappy games are the free games. So what I'm guessing is it didn't refresh yet for the month. I'm not sure exactly what day it does refresh. But I am going to be taking advantage of that. I am going to be getting Bloodborne as the free for PS Plus game this month. Because I'm going to be playing Bloodborne again during the summer. I already own the Old Hunters DLC. I just don't own the game digitally. So I'm going to be getting that off PS Plus. It's just not available yet. I think it unlocks sometime this week. So I'm going to have to keep my eyes open for that. Okay? I just got an anonymous dollar tip. And they said you have to pre-order the digital deluxe version of Detroit to get Heavy Rain for free. What? No, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Hold on. Let's see. We're going to find out again. What a pre-stream this is going to be today. Let's search for Detroit. Fuck. There is no digital deluxe version in the United States. Oh, wait. Yes, there is. Holy crap, dude. Here we go. Wow, all right. Wow, we're blowing it up on this stream. Thank you for whoever did that anonymous dollar tip. So if you pay $10 extra, okay, for the pre-order of Detroit Become Human, you get a digital art book, a soundtrack, an extra theme, and avatars, basically garbage, but you get Heavy Rain for $10, right? So it looks like this should be the version that I should get because I'm going to be playing it on PS4 and I get Heavy Rain for $10. There you go. I think that's what everyone should be doing. You know what I mean? Like, if you're interested in Heavy Rain, you want to play Heavy Rain before the latest Quantic Dream King comes out, this is the way you should go about it. Definitely. So awesome. Thank you, the anonymous dollar tip. Whoever tipped me off on that. That was really helpful. And by the way, my camera is too zoomed in. What is going on here? Hold on. It's too much of an extreme close-up. There we go. That's better. I don't know what was going on there. So cool. Thank you very much for the tip, everyone. We just got a good tip, right? So there you go. I'll be picking that up probably later this week once, as long as Heavy Rain wins the poll. I mean, there may be a flip because right now, like I said, we're really only. Oh my God, the new animation. The new animation. There it is. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see that? Oh my God. That's the best animation I've ever seen in my life. Did you guys see it? So if you guys tip $5 or more, you're going to see that amazing animation made by Popsicolo. That is so good, dude. That is so friggin' good. Pretty awesome, right? Pretty awesome. So anyway, thank you, Popsicolo, for that new and amazing animation. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of it. Okay? All right, so back to what I was saying. Now I'm confused. Oh, that's right. Back to what I was saying. I'm not going to pre-order that Detroit Become Human yet, simply because I don't know what's going to win this poll. The poll is running on my Twitter all week, okay? And right now there's only 3% with over 1,000 people who voted, all right? 3% is what? Like 30? You know what I mean? So the poll can go any way. Right now, I think Bully is at 27%, Heavy Rain's at 30%, and I believe that Silent Hill's at like 24%. So please vote if you haven't. You know, just 100 people could literally change this voting dramatically. And we'll see. When I come back on Wednesday, we'll see what I'll be playing, all right? So, let's now review quickly, folks, the schedule for this week so you guys know what to expect. Today, right now, the conclusion of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas HD. The playthrough I've been doing for about 2 weeks. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed the game a lot more now that I took the opportunity to play it at my own pace, to do a lot of the side content and missions that I didn't do the first time around, and quite frankly, replaying the game with no input delay made it dramatically easier than my first run. Remember how much problems I had with the flying and everything in my first run? I pretty much had no problems with it whatsoever in this run, simply because the controls are not delayed in this version. So it's been a much more positive, fun experience, and now I kind of understand why so many people hold this game up in high regard and say it's my favorite GTA, or I feel it's the best GTA game. It makes sense to me now. I like it too, okay? So, we're going to conclude this today on stream. There's only like 4 missions left. If I finish early, I'll be switching over to Call of Duty World War II, and later tonight as well, my second stream will be Call of Duty World War II. Why? Because I played this game 2 times over the last week, and I'm whooping major butt. I am getting to the top of the leaderboards. I am getting kill streaks. I am doing really well, and people are very much enjoying my Call of Duty World War II gameplay. It seems like just switching the weapons from the bar to the, what is it, the STG or whatever, has completely changed the game for me, and now I am completely whooping ass, and it's a lot. I get hype, and I get excited. People get excited on the stream to watch, you know. It becomes a really fun experience, and it's been a while since I've actually gotten excited for you know, multiplayer like this before. I'm actually really pumped to play Call of Duty today. I can't wait to play more of it. So I hope you guys will be here for that. That's going to be a lot of fun too, okay? Tomorrow, Tuesday, I am off. And I know that's not the norm. Normally I'm here on Tuesday. I'm off on Tuesday for a rare occurrence. I'm running errands, I'm doing grocery shopping, etc. I'm also getting my hair cut. Thank God. I have not had a haircut in over 3 months, and my hair is long, overgrown, and it's bothering me constantly. Like, I'm itching my head. I'm, like, trying to push the hair out of the way. It's driving me nuts. So I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, thank God, among other things. So I'm off tomorrow, okay? But again, guys, please consider voting on this poll. All right, please, please, please vote on the poll, because when you vote on this poll, excuse me, is going to determine what game I'm playing when I come back on Wednesday. So my first gameplay stream on Wednesday will be whatever you voted for. And then Wednesday night is going to be the return of Secret of Mana, okay? Thursday, probably again, the main stream will be whatever you voted for. And then Thursday night, I'm thinking of doing a Doki Doki Literature Club stream. I know you guys might be saying, what? Yeah, I'm actually strongly considering doing a Doki Doki Literature Club stream because apparently I'm only 15 minutes away from the big twist that makes the game really good and the reason that everyone likes this game. So I think I'm going to do that Thursday night to continue on with that game and see if I like the big twist and see if I want to continue playing it or not. Okay? Then on Friday, the main game will be determined on, what game you vote. If it's Heavy Rain, I might have already beaten it because Heavy Rain is not even 8 hours long. So if I've beaten the game, I might be on to something else. Maybe I'll start playing whatever game was second place. I don't know. We'll see. And then Friday night probably will be more Secret of Mana. And then this Saturday will be a full-on multiplayer madness salty Saturday where it's going to be Call of Duty World War II on my first stream. And then my second stream on Saturday will be PUBG. Yes, I'll do a weekly session of PUBG. I know I haven't played it in a long time. I'm cutting down on it dramatically because people seem to be getting bored of it. But it will return this coming Saturday. All right? So for those who like my PUBG and you're sad I'm not playing PUBG every day, it's going to return this coming Saturday. All right? So just think about how cool this week is. The conclusion of San Andreas right now, Call of Duty World War II, Secret of Mana, a new playthrough that you vote on, Doki Doki Literature Club, and PUBG. This is the crazy variety week. Like every possible kind of gameplay that you could want. RPGs, first-person shooters, third-person shooters, sandbox games. Like everything you're looking for, you're going to get. Okay? Pretty awesome. So thank you guys for your support. And I certainly hope that you guys enjoy this week as much as I enjoy playing all this stuff for you. All right? Fair enough? All right. I think I've covered all the stuff. Let's do some quick plugs, and then let's get to shoutouts, because some people have been cheering, subbing, and tipping here on the pre-stream, and I want to give you guys credit where credit is due. So first of all, folks, my Patreon. Check it out over at patreon.com/darksidephil. Why is my Patreon important, and what does it do for you? It's important because when you pledge to my Patreon, you contribute to a monthly drive that I have to basically defray the cost of operating this business, including the cost of electricity, games, internet, equipment, etc. Things happen all the time. They pop up and I have to replace equipment. I just had to replace a monitor recently, out of nowhere. And it's this Patreon funds that allow me to do that. I've done so many improvements over the years, like my microphone, the soundproofing in my office. So Patreon funds are very important to me. All right. But the cool thing about it is if you pledge to my Patreon, you get stuff back. It's not just, oh, here's a donation. No, it's not like that. It's a pledge and you earn yourself perks for how much you actually pledge to my Patreon on a monthly basis. You can get text or verbal thank yous in my videos. In fact, last night in the weekend preview, those who pledged in February got their text shoutouts at the very end. You could get a private Q&A video, which is the highest level perk. It's the best one in my opinion. People who get this perk sometimes like it so much they do it multiple times, all right? I'm not going to go into massive detail about it. There's a bunch of perks you can earn, but give it a look over at patreon.com/darksidephil. And thank you to those who have pledged already. You guys are very much, being very supportive, and I do appreciate that. And thank you for your ongoing, positivity. Oh my God, I got a burp. Excuse me, I felt that one coming. Okay. Number 2, I've already mentioned my Teespring Shop. You've been seeing the awesome designs here on pre-stream already. I'm not going to go into detail about them again. Give them a look over at the Teespring store, teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. The new Red Dead DSP designs, the new Sonic design, and of course the new Zombie Hunter design, all brand new and hot, and you can get them now. All right. Number 3, certainly last but not least, if you're here live on the stream, and you want some interactivity, maybe you'd like a nice shout out on the stream and you want to send me a message, all right? You can either cheer, sub, or tip. And if you do any of those things during the stream, I will give you a shout out on the stream, okay? Now, keep in mind there's some criteria to abide by. I'm not just going to read any cheer, sub, or tip, especially when people sometimes say insulting, nasty, or negative things that people just don't want to hear in general on a fun gameplay stream, all right? In addition, please, if you are going to do that, please be concise. Please do not send me 14 sentences to read, because chances are if you send me a ginormous paragraph, I'm not going to derail the entire stream to read a paragraph for 5 minutes. But, you know, that being said, you know, if in general, people who cheer, sub, or tip contribute pretty positively. People really seem to like it. You know, it adds to the stream. I like the interactivity that we have. So please consider, you know, if you want a shout out, doing those things. And I'd be more than happy to give you some credit where credit is due. All right. Now, if you cheer 50 bits or more, if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button, or if you tip me $5 or more, you will see an on-screen thank you pop-up notification. All of these have been designed by Popsicolo, and they're all awesome. In fact, as I said, the tips animation is brand new. We saw it once so far today on pre-stream. I'm sure we'll be seeing it more, you know, in the near future here. It looks really amazing. And thank you to Popsicolo for designing all of these animations for us on the streams, okay? Very nice. A couple quick things. Number one, we have a subs drive this month. We're trying to hit a certain number of subscribers here on the channel. And if we hit these numbers, we will be doing celebratory events together, all right? What are the goals and what are the events? Well, if we hit 500 subscribers here on my Twitch channel in the month of March, I will be bringing back the Patron's Choice playthrough, which means that people who are patrons of mine, pledging $5 or more so they can get the premium forum access, are going to be nominating and then voting on games that are going to be the next downtime playthrough. Previous playthroughs in this series have been Super Mario Sunshine, Spyro the Dragon, Persona, Yakuza, and many more. So they've basically turned into really fun, epic playthroughs. And I'm very much looking forward to what people want to see this time around, especially because now I have the capability of playing GameCube games as well. It kind of opens up the field a little bit more, okay? So please consider, you know, subbing to the channel. You also get access to our fun emotes if you do subscribe to the channel. If you're not aware, tons of these, all right? The DSP Pepe emote, the DSP Goku Super Saiyan emotes, you know, many different awesome ones. So there you go. I forgot there's a second subs goal. I almost forgot. 550 subscribers. If we can hit that in the month of March, I'll be doing a Rage-a-thon. What that means is that I'll be doing a marathon, a series of games, by which basically they're going to cause me to rage. Think games like Super Meat Boy, Scarface, right? Fighting games. Basically, the whole purpose of the event will be games to frustrate me, okay? That's for 550 subs, if we hit that this month. So there you go. So, thank you to everyone who has subbed already. I appreciate it. And, you know, here's to hitting the subs goal. We'll see what happens, all right? And then last but not least, folks. Last but not least, before we get to shoutouts, I do want to let everyone know that coming up in April, I have a pretty serious situation happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 3 different big tax situations going on. Number one, I'm going to owe back taxes for the year of 2017. Reason being, because in 2017, I actually saw an increase in income, which is a rarity for me. It's actually the first time in like 5 years that I've actually seen an increase in income. All right. And because of that, I owe more taxes than were estimated. So I'm going to owe back taxes. I don't know what they are yet. My accountant is currently working on that. So that's going to be due in April. Number 2, I'm going to owe my first yearly federal tax payment. And I don't know what that is for 2018 because guess what? There's a new tax code that was just passed this year in January. And no one knows what this new tax code is going to amount to. Is it going to be more than I used to pay? Is it less than I used to pay? Nobody knows. But that's coming up in April as well. And then the thing that's the kicker and the real son of a bitch, because my previous tax attorney from Connecticut screwed me over for 3 straight years and did my taxes incorrectly, I now owe back taxes to the state of Washington for 2.5 years. I don't know how much I owe. I don't know if they're going to put me on a payment plan so I can afford it. But those also are supposed to come due in April. So you're talking 3 huge tax, bills that I'm going to be slammed with in April. I have some money for them, but I know for a fact I don't have enough, all right? Now, what happens if I don't pay it? Well, what happens is then there's fees, there's interest, and it just keeps accruing and getting worse. And the bottom line is, folks, I've worked my butt off over these years, 10 years straight that I've been a content creator on the internet for you guys. I don't want to lose my house. I don't want to have to sell this house to pay these taxes because of one stupid tax attorney that literally got me into this situation. I really don't. But that's kind of the reality I'm facing right now. How can you help? Well, it's very simple. You can either pledge to my Patreon, which I already mentioned, because that I get basically in time to help with the taxes. That's one way. Or you could tip me. All right? Tipping me, I get those funds right away, and I'll have those all in time to help with the taxes. How do you tip me? Well, there's two different methods. Either you can look directly below my stream right now. All right? If you look below my stream, there's a grid of information. If you go to the tips section and click it, it'll take you to the tips page where you can either leave an anonymous tip or you can leave a tip with a message as well. So that helps me tremendously. Or if you're in the stream chat right now and you don't have access to the page, okay, type !tip. And I think what happens is I'm going to test it right now actually myself, okay? Yes, a Nightbot, who is our moderation bot, will actually bring up the information with a link, so you can just click on it or touch it yourself. I know some people are on mobile devices and they're like, man, I can't see Phil's stream page, so I can't see the tips info. It's just !tip. We'll bring that up in the stream chat, okay? Sounds good? So those are the two ways you can primarily help me right now with this situation coming up in April, and I do appreciate, anyone who can contribute anything at this point. Like I said, I love doing these daily live streams. I don't want to have to, at the end of this year, say, guess what? I got to sell my house now because I owe so many back taxes and shit because this guy really screwed me over and put me in this bad snowballing tax situation. I don't want that to happen. I want to be here. I want to have a nice life with my girlfriend. I want to keep putting out fun, positive streams for you guys every day. And, anything you contribute helps me dramatically, and I appreciate it. Okay? All right. Now it's time for shout-outs, folks. Ready? Okay. Let's go all the way down. And we start with people who cheered overnight when I was not even here live on stream. I am so appreciative of people who keep me in mind when I'm not even live on stream. That's pretty tremendous, and thank you for that, support and attention. We've got Infinite55 who did a 50-bit cheer. We've got the Ravager who did a 100-bit cheer. And he said, pretty random question, will you ever revisit Street Fighter 4? Street Fighter 4, in my opinion, was a good game that sadly I think had too many versions. And listen, I know that that's a little bit hypocritical considering my favorite game ever is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which was the 5th version of Street Fighter 2. But in the modern era, I don't really think we need as many versions of a modern fighter like we had with Street Fighter 4. But overall, over the years, I really did like the game. Vanilla Street Fighter 4 was kind of unbalanced. Then it became more balanced over time. Different characters had their time in the limelight. You had oddball characters like Dan and Hakan that, you would throw in there. And over the years, they added other new characters like Jury or whatever. It ended up being a pretty solid game by the end, although some characters really never stood a chance at tournament. I did really like Street Fighter 4. However, the game is dead. Like, no one plays this game anymore. They don't hold tournaments for it. It's completely done, which is crazy when you think about it because they still hold tournaments for games like Street Fighter 3, but they don't hold tournaments for Street Fighter 4. I guess when Street Fighter 5 came out, everyone just threw the game away. I don't know why. I honestly think Street Fighter 4 is a far better game than Street Fighter 5. But it is what it is, I guess. If I were to try to play Street Fighter 4 online right now, there'd probably be no one playing or, like, so few people it wouldn't even be worth it. So, no, honestly, I don't actively have any plans to go back to Street Fighter 4, even though I do like the game a lot. Jack Spartacus did a 500-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Jack Spartacus, for that cheer overnight. I appreciate it. Mr. Swaggins did a 25-bit cheer. He said, I noticed that you've worn necklaces. Do they have significance? No. In fact, I don't wear a necklace anymore, if you don't notice. That was something I did for a while, and I don't do it anymore. So there you go. Aussie Sly, 47 Adam, did a 100-bit cheer. He says, Phil, I don't know if it's this deal in America. But, he was the one. Aussie Sly was the one who told me that you could get Heavy Rain for free if you pre-order Detroit Become Human. So thank you, Aussie Sly, for giving me that heads up. And if Heavy Rain wins the poll this week, that is how I will be getting it. I'll get that digital deluxe version, and I'll download it through there. So, awesome. And shout out to Lady Morag, who did a 50-bit cheer. So thanks to everyone for their pre-stream support. I appreciate everyone there who cheered before I even started streaming, okay? Now, on to those who cheered, subbed, and tipped while the stream went live. We started off with Nick, who said, if you play Heavy Rain, would you play with motion controls since you have them? No. And actually, I don't. Well, let me think about this. I have... Well, I'm trying to think, because I have... one. Do I have 2 motion controls? I don't even know. Hold on a second. Do I have 2? I don't even know. I don't even know. I honestly don't even know where they are. I think that when Kat moved in, she helped me clean up my office and she put them into one of the bins. I think she put it into the storage ottoman here or something. No, actually, you know what? Hold on. There's a bin here that I have with all my controllers. There's one. Oh, I do have 2. I apparently do have 2 PS Move controllers. I didn't even know I did. But honestly, no. I mean, do I want to play the PS Move enabled version? Fuck no. I just want to play it on a controller like it was designed. Remember, the big controversy that happened with Heavy Rain, you guys might not remember this because this was years and years ago, okay? So when Heavy Rain first released, okay, the game did well. You know, everyone was buying it, playing it, and they thought, wow, it's a really unique game. And it only used the PS3 controller. Then Sony launched the PS Move, which was the combination of their PSI for the PlayStation 3 and those 2 stupid dildo-looking controllers. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They look like dildos, all right? They look like vibrators. And there's 2 glowing balls, and no one was buying them. They weren't very popular. The games that used them weren't selling. You know, I played a few of them like TV Superstars and stuff like that. That obviously these weren't the best quality games anyway. So no one was using these motion controllers or buying them. So Sony, in a desperate move, started demanding that certain game studios make their games compatible with the PS Move. And one of those studios was Quantic Dream. Now, Quantic Dream had designed a DLC for Heavy Rain. It starred Madison, and she went off to try to investigate the Origami Killer, ended up running into a completely different crazy-ass killer. It's one of the best DLCs I've ever played in my life. It's really good, and I very much enjoyed playing this DLC, okay? So after this DLC released, everyone was looking forward to new DLCs for Heavy Rain. We were like, man, I can't wait for, you know, this to happen. You know, let's get a DLC for every character, right? Imagine a Norman Jayden DLC where he's tripping balls on the drugs or whatever, and he's seeing all kinds of crazy stuff. It could be pretty awesome, right? But what happened was Sony went to Quantic Dream, the game developer, and said, we demand that you make a version of this game that works with PS Move. And Quantic Dream, literally, this has been documented, went to Sony and said, well, number one, we don't even think this makes sense because our game's already out. It's not like we're launching a new game with these controls, so it doesn't really make sense if we do this. And number two, you know, we don't have a big dev team. So if you're asking us to do this, we have to drop development on all the future DLCs we're planning to do for Heavy Rain, and we're just going to work on your motion control compatible version instead since this is what you want. So is this really what you want? And Sony actually said, yes, this is what we want. Drop everything. Don't make any more quality DLCs. Instead, just make a motion control version of Heavy Rain. So they did, and guess what? No one bought it, and it was a complete waste of time. So, no, I don't have any plans to go back and, you know, if I'm going to replay Heavy Rain this week, if it ends up winning the poll, no, I'm not using the stupid motion controls. I'd much rather just use a standard control scheme, okay? So there you go. Shout out to Shady Sands 89, who resubbed for the 12th month in a row. Thank you, Shady Sands, for the 1 year of support. You've now earned the beautiful golden crown with encrusted rubies and gems in it as your chat badge. Thank you very much for that. And Shady Sands says, I got a little blue circle in the top right of my stream with a crown with a Twitch Prime picture reminding me. Also, roughly which month are you playing Bloodborne? I'd like to play it at the same time. I will be playing Bloodborne in the summer, more than likely July. worst case scenario, if something happens in July, August. But probably July is what I'm thinking, because that would give me the entire month to kind of cover it. All right. But yeah, what you're seeing is the new Twitch Prime, or the new extension that I installed that's supposed to remind everyone of their Twitch Prime sub or unclaimed loot. So again, I would like feedback regarding this, folks. And if you guys like it, please let me know. If you don't like it, let me know as well, and I can easily disable it or remove it. Okay? Shout out to Rink Dude, who did 100-bit cheer. He said, how's it going, Phil? It's going good, Rink Dude. Thank you for the cheer, sir. Shout out to Infinite55 for a 4-month resub. Thank you very much, Infinite, for the resub. I appreciate that. And, of course, for the 4 months of support. Shout out to the person who did the anonymous dollar tip earlier, who told us all you need the digital deluxe version of Detroit Become Human to get Heavy Rain for free. Mort also tipped $5. Is it really the old school Mort who used to tip? Probably not. The reason I could tell is because of his message, which is, hey, Phil, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let me into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Mort, for the $5 tip, even though you're not the old Mort who used to be an insulting jerk. Thank you very much for the support. Cult of the Red Barrel did a 100-bit cheer and says, thank you for unbanning me. Happy to be here. Excited to take part in the stream. Cheers. Yeah, guys, FYI, some people have been saying recently that they think they've been banned by accident. It certainly happens. We've had some people with bots and stuff coming into the chat spamming stuff. And in people's attempts to try to, oh, God, let's get this guy out of here quick. They may misclick. They may accidentally ban someone. In particular, I've never seen Cult of the Red Barrel say a single thing in chat. So how he could be banned from the stream chat, I have no idea. So if you ever see yourself in that situation, you could either email me, all right, at darksidephil@hotmail.com with your information, by the way. Obviously, give me your Twitch login. Or tweet me at They Call Me DSP, and again, include your Twitch login. I'd be more than happy to take a look at it and to get you unbanned if you feel that it's been done in error. Okay? Thanks. All right, shout out to Almighty Black Theo, who did a 100-bit cheer. And he said, since your sponsorship is done with OP Seats, but you got the chair, we want to know if it's still good. I didn't get an OP Seats chair. You're completely mistaken, Black Theo. Ooh, I got a burp again. The chair that I got was from Spawn Seats, who apparently is now out of business. So, doesn't even matter if the chair's good or not, because you can't buy it. So there you go. But thank you for the cheer. Olivisaurus Rex did a 25-bit cheer. So were you a fan of 90s rap back in the day, like Tupac, Biggie Smalls, or Snoop? I jumped on the rap bandwagon late. It was mostly because my friend was into it. Snoop Dogg, Dre, and Eminem. The era when Eminem was emerging as this big rap sensation was when I was into rap for about 2 years. I listened to rap. And it was mostly Dre, Snoop, and Eminem. So there you go. Johnny Source Rex did a 50-bit cheer. Said, shaping up to be a great week. I agree. This week is going to have a lot of variety, a lot of fun, no matter what kind of game you like. Like I said, first-person shooters, sandbox games, RPGs, whatever people vote for. You know what I mean? Third-person shooters. Like, no matter what game you like, you're going to get a good dose of it this week. So it's going to be a great week, in my opinion. And then Almighty Black Theo did a 69-bit cheer, saying, my cat has been missing for a couple of weeks. I'm really starting to get worried. Are there any tips you can give me on dealing with this situation? Sure. You can make posters to put up around your neighborhood or post up on social media. You can go to local shelters to see if the cat got picked up and is now at a shelter, waiting for you. There's many things you could do. And all this is publicly available knowledge on the internet. You certainly don't have to ask me on my stream. Johnny Source Rex did a 50-bit cheer and said, finally the return of Scarface. Well, if we hit that 550 subs goal, the Rageathon may happen. And maybe we will see Scarface return. I guess we'll find out, huh? Okay. Shout out to Ren Jesse James, who cheers, says, I wish I could help, but bad tax voice actually screwed me over too, to the point where I have to take out a second mortgage to pay my taxes. That's not good. That's really bad. That's a really bad situation. Sadly, I looked into taking out a second mortgage. I can't even do it. Because what I'm being told is, even though I have equity in my house here, even though I have equity in the house, I have too much debt outstanding in my name, And no bank would want to lend more money to me. They're basically saying you'd have to pay off some debt. And I'm like, with what money? With what money am I going to pay off this debt so that I can take out more money against my house? It doesn't make sense, you know? So I'm screwed. Even though I have significant equity in my home, the only way I'd be able to use it is to sell the house. Which, again, I don't want to do. That would be the worst case, you know, nastiest, most negative thing probably that's happened to me. If I had to lose my house over the actions of one asshole tax attorney who didn't do his fucking job. Anyway, shout out to, let's see here. Johnny Saurus Rex did a 400-bit cheer. He says, class is canceled, so sharing my good fortune. Thank you, Johnny, and you are the cheerleader for today's stream, so thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Anonysaurus Rex did a 25-bit cheer. He said, Jason. Thank you for the cheer. Little heavy rain reference there. Amazing GT23 has subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much, Amazing GT23, for that sub. I appreciate it. And King of Hypocrisy just cheered and said, Phil, are you worried that the new Twitch terms of service are coming into effect because you have people who are trying to get people to falsely report you and get you banned? Listen, I already had a conversation with Twitch a week ago about all this. I have a direct point of contact now with Twitch. And I'm not worried. Want to know why? Because the things that people report me for are always false. Phil did a bullying, abusive thing. And you watch it, you're like, no, he didn't. Like, if you spin this in the most ridiculous, extreme possible way, which is not what happened in the context of the stream, then you could try to say, oh, yeah, Phil did something, you know. But no, the things that people are trying to false report are not true at all. They're not. Having a negative opinion on someone or something that happened is not against Twitch terms of service. All right? If I harped on it for an hour, massively making personal insults against someone, then yes, that is against Twitch terms of service. But just saying something negative against someone or some people, you know, casually in response to something that was said in the stream chat is not against Twitch terms of service. Okay? Making an offhanded quick joke in response to someone who's insulted me blatantly on stream when I don't even know who they are and I just stepped into a room, right? And I'm basically being polite to that person and they're continue to insult me for a minute and then I make an offhanded comment in another room is not against fucking Twitch terms of service. The things these people are trying to get me, you know, in trouble for are so ridiculously stupid, asinine, and just, they're ludicrous. But that's, like I said, what I think is going to happen today in particular. All right? What I think is going to happen today in particular, you're going to get 1 million people doing false reports against me. Okay? Because they're going to try to get me in trouble for stuff I'm not doing, right? In fact, I just banned someone in the stream chat being a complete moron because he claims that I'm violating Twitch terms of service when I'm not. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make something abundantly clear to all of you. You may promote subscriptions and tips on Twitch. It is 100% allowed. You can have goals, you can have motivational tactics to get people to sub to the channel or to tip you. It's 100% allowed. You can also do the same thing for Patreon, and you could do exactly the same thing for merchandise sales. It's all allowed. Okay? 100% allowed. So if you're an idiot who thinks otherwise because you don't know how to read English, you should be somewhere else. Because false reporting me doesn't work. There's so many people who false report me on a daily basis saying I violated Twitch terms when I never do, that it's become the boy who cried wolf. You guys are so stupid, flooding Twitch's inbox with things about me that are false, that they, you know, how are they ever even going to find? Let's say, in a rare occurrence of me being a human and having weakness, that I actually did do something wrong. How would they even find it when these idiots are flooding their inboxes with false crap all the time? Seriously. Like, it doesn't, like, they're so dumb. Seriously, like, how dumb could you be? But they're literally so dumb they don't realize they're being counterproductive. They don't understand that. They're that dumb. I just don't get it. You know, again, if they had brains in their fucking heads, they would realize that what they're doing is not going to do anything negative against me at all. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting banned from Twitch. Like I said, I now have a direct point of contact. You know what I mean? I have direct point of contact with them to talk to people. Everything's fine. There's no problems here, folks. Nothing. Everything is good. And I don't understand why people think that by false flagging me for shit I'm not doing, it's somehow going to get me into trouble. It's not. Regardless of what some random ass, person on YouTube who I'd never heard of before, know nothing about, is once again another YouTuber decides to step up and make drama vlogs about me because it's the only way they can get any fucking attention on their defunct YouTube channel. It doesn't mean that I actually did anything wrong. It just means that person's an attention-seeking whore who has no other way to get attention than to talk shit about me, like many other people in the past. I mean, it's certainly not the first rodeo for me where I've dealt with this kind of crap, okay? So, ladies and gents, thank you for your support. Sorry about all the nonsense. It's now time to start with everything, okay? It's time to start with the conclusion of GTA San Andreas. If that ends early, as I've said, I'll swap over to Call of Duty World War II. I will be doing shout-outs for cheers, subs, and tips. And I'm looking forward to a fun stream. I hope you guys are too, all right? Sound good? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Let's now begin San Andreas' big conclusion on stream. Hope you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get to it. All right.